Hi everyone. Welcome back to The Moving Window. We all have things we hate doing, like filling out tax forms or reading the instruction manual for a washing machine. It's like our brains are wired to avoid anything that requires actual effort. And why is that? Because our modern world is a non-stop buffet of instant gratification. Video games, social media, fast food. It's all designed to give us quick hits of dopamine, the feel-good chemical in our brains. Problem is, this constant dopamine rush makes the boring stuff seem even more unbearable. It's like trying to enjoy a glass of lukewarm water after a sugar rush. So what's a poor soul to do? Well, you could just give in and live a life of mindless pleasure-seeking. Or you could try something a little more challenging. Now, I like a challenge as much as the next guy. Give me a racetrack and a supercar, and I'm in my element. But a few years back, I found myself facing a challenge of a different sort. Learning Italian. See? I bought this lovely little villa in Tuscany. Beautiful place. But the locals, well, they weren't too keen on speaking English. So there I was, surrounded by rolling hills and vineyards, unable to order a decent plate of spaghetti. It was torture. Every conversation felt like an uphill climb. I even tried those language learning apps, but they were about as much fun as a flat tire in a rainstorm. I was ready to pack it in and stick to burgers and fries back home. But then I discovered something that changed everything. Now I know what you're thinking. Dopamine detox? Sounds like something those lentil-eating hippies would do. And you're not wrong. But hear me out. A dopamine detox is basically giving your brain a break from all the constant stimulation. It's like hitting the reset button. You cut out all the things that give you those easy dopamine hits. Social media, video games, junk food, you name it. Sounds dreadful, doesn't it? And it can be at first, but stick with it, and something amazing happens. Your brain starts to recalibrate. Suddenly, the simple things in life, like, say, learning a new language, become a lot more appealing. Now, I'm not saying you need to go full-on hermit mode to enjoy a challenge. There are simpler ways to trick your brain into finding the fun in the hard stuff. First, break it down. Trying to learn Italian all at once was like trying to eat a whole pizza in one go. Messy and impossible. But breaking it down into smaller bite-sized chunks, like learning a few phrases a day, made it much more manageable. Second, reward yourself. Every time I mastered a new Italian phrase, I'd treat myself to a scoop of gelato. Hey, motivation is motivation, right? Third, find a buddy. Learning Italian with my long-suffering producer was a lot more fun than struggling through it alone. Plus, we could laugh at each other's terrible pronunciation. Look, I get it. Life's too short for things that don't spark joy. But here's the thing. Sometimes the most rewarding things in life are the ones that challenge us. Learning Italian opened up a whole new world for me. Suddenly, I could appreciate the nuances of Italian culture, have proper conversations with the locals, and even order my pasta without sounding like a complete idiot. So, next time you're faced with a challenge, don't shy away from it. Embrace it. You might just surprise yourself with what you can achieve, and who knows, you might even have a bit of fun along the way. If you liked this video, like this video, and be sure to subscribe to The Moving Window to see more uplifting content.